lovely, beautiful soul. Welcome to you guys' timeless picker card. For this picker card, we are going to take a look at the answer to your question. If it is a yes or a no, will you get what you want for Christmas? Kind of a situation. That is what we are going to take a look at. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you are already part of the fam, the growing tribe, hey, love. Thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, I'm doing this intro very fast because the sun is going down and I'll be like, it will be dark soon, so let me do it fast and quick for you guys. So you have 5 piles to choose from. I will put right now the stickers upon it or emojis upon it, so you can choose with some emojis. So these are your emojis. You can go for how many piles you want, how many question or answer you need. We are going to take a look at it. This is also a fun way you can do meanwhile with Christmas. Ask your auntie, was you a player when you were younger? Say 1 to 5, tell me a number, and she be telling you number 4. You look at number 4 and you will hear if she was a player, yes or no. So we can do it also like that, having fun with the family, you know, if they are open up, or if you just want to know their secrets, you'll be like, just ask them a question and say from 1 to 5, what do you think, you know? And then secretly in your room looking at it like, playing holy and ish, you know? But that being said, that is the way you can use this reading also. Or just question about for you when it comes to the new year. If you want to achieve something, if Santa will give you a yes or a no. But we are going to take a look at it. So for your first pile, you have this emoji. For the second pile, you have this emoji. And for the third pile, you have this emoji or a sticker. For the fourth pile, you have this emoji or a sticker. And for your fifth pile, you have this emoji or a sticker. For people that already know how this works, you can click and go to the pile. And I will explain. For the people that don't know how this works, I will now explain to you guys. You can have a question where I will give you the yes or a no to it, you know, and the reason why and the advice that you guys, your spiritual team is giving you. So you can have more question, of course. If you have more question and all of those question is pulling you to a particular pile, guess what? For all the question that you have, that pile has all the answer to it. And or if you have more question and you are being pulled one question and you are being pulled to more pile, you need to go to the piles that you are being pulled to and put it together. Then you have a whole story of why those question had more piles. So that being said, I will give you guys 30 seconds to breathe in, breathe out, choose your pile. You will hear 3 high-pitched notes just to oomph you up, and I will see you at the pile or piles that you have chosen. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 1, you have chosen this emoji or sticker when it comes to your pile. Let's see, let's take a look. Let's ask the question. For the good or for harm to none. If the answer to your question, if it is yes or no, will you get all you want for Christmas? Yes or no? So let's take a look. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. If it is for next year, whatever that it is you have of a question, let's ask. And the first card will give you a yes or a no. And I will not take these cards in reverse. So for your first the answer to your question. You have the King of Swords, honey. It's a yes. It's a strategic yes. It's a bigger picture. Yes. It's, do you want it? Let's plan and get it. Yes. It's like, it been planned. It has been planned. It has been looked at the bigger picture. Yes. Okay. So let's see why. I don't know why the extra, y'all. I don't know why that extra. But let's see why you are getting this yes, my lovely, beautiful pile one, sensuality underneath the deck. So you have a relationship. I will mention what the cards are later on. Together with destiny. Yes. Together with enthusiasm. Me right now. Yes. Okay. So it's the answer is yes. And the reason why, let me tell you first what your cards are because they are different. Relationship is the lovers. Destiny is the wheel of fortune, I believe. Yes, wheel of fortune. And enthusiasm is the knight of wands and with the king of swords. So it's a definitely yes. It's faith. You know, it's faith. It is something that must happen. It is something that must be. And yes, there is lots of things that you yet still need to learn around the way. It's lots of things that obstacles that you don't see, but because you have the great picture, because you are looking at the bigger goal, the higher perspective, you don't even mind the obstacles that you are going through because you are so the enthusiasm, the passion, the thing that you want to go get, the idea that you have is giving like, I don't even mind. I will put my best foot forward and I will go and get it. Yes. Okay, that kind of a way. Looking at relationship communication is very important when it comes to this situation. So communicate nicely, know yourself. That is also very important. By knowing yourself, you know what you want and you will not be deceived neither. Okay, my love. So the King of Swords, don't never be deceived. The King of Swords is the boss, y'all. The King of Swords be like, deceiving, not me, not today. I will chop everybody's head off. So really, yeah. Be strategic. Know what you want. And also I see Gemini is in the building. You have Gemini. It's giving me Gemini and the prince, the king of swords, of course, is an air sign. So it's Gemini, it's Libra, it's Aquarius. So lots to do with mind, spirit. Go for your passion. Looking at the Knight of Wands also again. So you have sweetness together with surrender. I don't know why surrender, y'all. It's surrender. I wanted to say conscious, but no, it's surrender. So look at things in a brighter side. Okay, look at things in a brighter side. This is gonna be beautiful. Enjoy this fruitfulness. Just go with it. Just go with it. Sometimes, you know, if you have an idea, just go with it. Let go. Don't even think of no. Look at only the bigger picture, the steps that you want to take, the things that you want to do, how you want to conquer this situation. That's the only thing you need to think of, and let the steps unfold on its own. Just enjoy the ride, okay, my love? So let's see what advice do you guys, your spiritual theme has for you. Oh yes, I'm there. Oh, great fortune underneath the deck. Let me pull one of these also, and then we will talk about it. Let's see for the advice. Ooh, door to romance underneath the deck. So you have, as advice from you guys, your spiritual team, you have thoughts together with marriage. It's a commitment. Together with message of concern, and also magic and the mirror. So, my lovely, beautiful, when it comes to the answer to your question, it is a yes, it is a commitment. Don't overthink it. There is, of course, as I said, if you look at the bigger picture, you can have it, you can get it, that can happen if you are committed to it, but if you are looking for obstacles and things that might worry you, hello, what will you find? Worriness. What will you manifest? Worriness. This is the magician, so magician and the mirror. So whatever you see yourself, how you see yourself, how you view the situation, how you view your question, that is how you will manifest it. So watch out for your thoughts, because your thoughts will become something. So really, that is why you need to surrender. Just go with it and think in abundance, think in fruitfulness, think in you know what, I'ma go get it. Commitment, committing yourself to this thing that you are questioning about. If this is you going do something of passion or action, you entering a relationship, will it be something to commit for? Yes, but if you are worrying about, but what if it happens and it will be great? Instead of thinking what if in a bad way, negative way, think what if in a great way. What if this works out? What if I succeed? What if I get my wish? What if I get everything I want because I deserve it? What if this greatness is for me? That is the positive way of thinking. And not in the negative. We often think in the negative. Skip that negative. We don't need to think of the negative. I don't know what your question is, but the question is yes. Continue looking at the answer is yes. Continue looking at the bigger picture. See the beautifulness of it. Watch out for the way you think of this situation. Think in a positive way instead of in a negative way. Surrender to this situation. Go for your passion. Look at the bigger picture and let fate handle the rest. All you need to do is manifest, honey. Manifest and go get it. That being said, I do hope I could have helped you guys, my lovely, beautiful Pal One. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you or in another Pal or in another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful Pal 2, you have chosen this emoji or this sticker as your pal. So let's take a look. Let's see. For the answer to your question, will you get all you want for Christmas? Yes or no? Or for this new year? Whatever you put your intention on, what question you had, let's take a look at it. Let's see for you, my love. The first card will say if it is a yes or a no. I will not take these cards in reverse. I will not take none of the cards that's coming in reverse. You have waiting. This is the Hanged Man. It's a no, my love. The answer to your question is a no, because there is yet still something you need to figure out, something you need to know, something you need to do, some alignment that needs to happen, that you will be like, that is why it couldn't happen. But let's take a look at why. Why are you getting a no? Because I'm that child, yeah. You cannot tell me no without a reason. How many of you is that why, child? Why? Why is this? Why is that? So yeah, I had an itch on my back, y'all. Let's see. One more. Okay, that's more. We are not gonna do this. No. Let's see. One more. Okay. Underneath the deck, you have relationships. So you have estrangement together with enlightenment, together with deception. So let me see, because not to get the cards wrong, I always have to look, because they are tarot but they look different. Estrangement is the Five of Cups. Deception is the Seven of Swords. Enlightenment is the Sun card. And as you know, the Hanged Man. So yeah, my love. The reason why you are getting a no is because there is yet still some things that from the past that has an effect on you, or is kind of like yet still playing a big part of this. And it has to do with deception, has to do with, because this is my cheating conniving thief card, so it has to do with, or you are choosing for yourself, or that other person is choosing for themselves. There is something of it isn't fair yet. And that's the thing that you will get a knowledge and wisdom of. That's the thing that you yet still need to know, need to see. So that somebody is selling you sandcastles, yeah, it's all talk, but it's bubbles, yeah, it's bubbles. Did you guys know pet peeve of me is bubbles? I like watching Brett Rock, and he had a machine that creates bubbles, yeah. Oh my God, do you know? Oh my God, I was melting. I was like, oh my God, we the same. We the same. I like bubbles. That's really my softness. That's my inner child. Be like, you. Bubbles. Yeah, but that being said, back to you. Back to you, my love. So really, this person is somebody that or this situation isn't totally fair with you, or you are not totally fair with yourself about this situation. So that is why you need to kind of like move on from something that is you are not speaking up, something that is like not being said, something that you are not expressing, you or this situation right here. I do think you guys, your spiritual team, looking at the protection card, you are being protected by this no. You are being protected by it because there is yet still things going on that you don't know, my love. Together with the space card. So there is definitely some stuff that you need to figure out. And you can figure it out by ask yourself the correct questions. And listen to your spiritual team, you guys, because once you figure it out, you will see that there is lots of other options, lots of other things that you can go with. It's not only that way. There are more ways. There are more things that can happen. There is a lesson in this, honey. You need to learn the lesson. But don't learn the lesson in, sometimes we want things to go in our way. But this is how I have been learned. This is how it should be. You waiting for the perfect timing or something. Perfect time is you need to create the perfect timing. You need to create it by doing it, by go for it, by choosing for yourself. If you are waiting for the perfect timing and it depends on somebody outside of you, guess what? You can wait for a long time because that person is totally immersed in their own bubble, in the bubbles. It's the bubbles, in their own bubble, in their own world. So you cannot expect somebody to kind of know what you want, or know that their world needs to keep also your world. Unless you have an agreement with each other, I can understand it. But what I'm trying to say is, for example, you have sent an email out to somebody, and that person get thousands emails every day. You cannot think that person will see your email and find it the most important email that there is out of the thousands. Don't really, you need to continue putting yourself out there. You need to continue really, instead of be no, I'll wait till I get answered. Honey, that person need to go through all the other emails before it will get to you. Sometimes you need to knock 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You need to let people know that, hey, I am expecting this. There is something that you need to also do instead of waiting for somebody to give it to you. So let's see for the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, wants to give you. Let's see also one of these. One, please. Thank you. You have journey underneath the deck, change underneath the deck for these cards. So there's definitely an action you need to take. And looking at the cards that's coming, it's definitely an action you also need to take. Stop waiting for another person or another situation to come and change things up. You have high honor together with official person, together with message of concern. I knew you guys are waiting for something. Together with the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So, as the advice that you guys, your spiritual team is saying, like, take action, yeah. You have high honor and the official person. These are not, it's like, let's strategize, let's plan, let's make action, let's do. Instead of waiting for, I'm going back to the email that you have sent. Imagine you have kind of like, apply to a job or something, and you haven't heard nothing of those person, of the people of your job. You need to take action. Stagnation, waiting around for perfect timing isn't working. You need to take action for yourself, because let me tell you something. If you don't put yourself out there, and not only put yourself for one person out there, look at all these things, all these options that you have. You don't have only one options. Go for more. Instead of, I will apply for this one and I will wait for answer. And if I got answer, then I will apply for another one, and then if I got answer. No, change the way you see the situation. They need you. You don't need them. They need you. Only thing you need is money. And honey, money you can get everywhere. Everywhere and in anything you can get money. Like you be like, you want a job, a particular job. That is why you apply to that position. But if you needed money, you will apply to any place that is giving you money in exchange. You will not be that picky if it is all about the money. If it's really about the money, but it's because you want something, that is the thing that's within you that you can do. So that means whomever is asking for you, they know they need you. They need you. Like really, sometimes we give our power away and it's like, I need that person. I need that job for me to survive. I need this for me to... No, that job needs you, honey. Without all those people working there, would there even be a job? No. So yes, we need to be thankful for the job, but we must not put the job on a pedestal and think that we are lesser than, that we must be like, oh my God, without a job, no, there is more space, abundance. Okay, you need to put yourself in the honor position. I do think that's the enlightenment that you guys need to have. The mentality of stagnation, waiting for perfect timing, thinking, oh no, it won't be a great news, or something to do with traumatic experience, stagnation. Like this is something of thinking like this is something to do with your family. Looking at the first chakra, it's a repetition, something that continues to happen. It's kind of like a cycle in your life, and you might have adopted that situation from your ancestors or your family, your bloodline. That's like, oh, that's how it is. Some people will say like, I am born poor, so I will remain poor. Not me, honey. No, I am born very rich in my family is very rich in craft. We are very good with our hands. Looking at the hands, we are very good with creativity, honey. So that is all you need in this life, especially now these days. Use that enlightenment, the knowledge and wisdom. You go for yourself. So really, you are protected in whatever question you are having, but you need to look at things different instead of giving your power away. I really think of that. Don't give your power away, my love. Like really, don't think less of yourself, okay? Use the gift, the knowledge, the wisdom that you have to move forward with this. Don't think in the past hurt and pain, deception that had happened, that, It always go like this, Noraima. Hell no. It is always going that way because you continue doing the same ish every time. You cannot do the same ish and be like, oh, but it always go like. And don't tell me, no, I change things up. You cannot even tell me that, because that's the thing we always tell ourselves. No, I now apply for 2 jobs. Wow, what a difference. 1 extra. Try 10. Try 10, okay? Try 10 and be positive about it, okay? So really, there is a way of change that you need to look at in your view of this situation right here. Don't think less of yourself, my love. That being said, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't chosen another pile, I will see you in another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pal, 3, you guys have chosen this emoji or sticker. I don't know yet which one. For the answer to your question, is it a yes or a no? Like, will you get what you want for Christmas or New Year? Let's take a look. Let's see. What can you expect? The first card will be the answer to your question. I will not take all of these cards in reverse. You have compassion. This is the 6 of Pentacles, I believe. Let me just check just to be sure, because they are different. So yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. So it's giving me a yes. It is giving me a yes. But for some of you, it's like you might feel a type of way though with this yes. It is a yes, but it's kind of like know your boundaries, know the difference, know that you can, know that you can do this, but you need to look it with a glass half full instead of half empty. If you look at it half empty or you overgive yourself, then it cannot happen, because there is definitely a balance that needs to happen in this situation. Definitely a balance. So let's take a look at why you are getting a yes with kind of a lesson with it. Let's see, one more. Oh, guess what? All of those more. Underneath the deck, you have financial stability. So you have family matters together with lover, together with a reunion. It's a beautiful yes, though. Together with motherhood. It's a very beautiful yes. Together with freedom. Let's talk about it. Let me mention the cards that you have. Let me look first. Listen, my love. Family matter is 10 of Pentacles. Motherhood is the Queen of Pentacles. Lover is the King of Pentacles. These belong together. Together with freedom is the 2 of Wands. Reunion is the 3 of Cups. And as I said, compassion is the 6 of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles on this, yeah. Lots of Pentacles. So definitely a yes. Definitely a stable foundation. But it is a yes, though, if you yourself know who you are. Because this situation right here, they know who they are. This the 6 of Pentacles also. You have it in 2 ways. You will see somebody giving to the poor or the poor receiving from the rich. So it is, what kind of a mentality do you have? Because you can have this abundance. It is a yes that you can have it. You will celebrate this situation, but it's only asking of you to plan ahead, because these 2 don't move without planning, y'all. This is a fruitful combo. A very wealthy, abundant combo. My tummy, I'm hungry. Maybe you have heard my tummy. But yeah, this is a fruitful, rich, abundant couple for lineage to come situation. That know their boundaries, that know what they will give out and what not. But for that, this is a perfect how do you call it? A vision board. Yeah, this is a vision board. Like really, you can have all that you want. But you need to know the balance. You need to plan ahead. You need to strategize. You know, you need to see the beauty in this situation right here. Some of you, this yes is gonna make it that you will have a lot on your hands, and a lot that you know, sometimes you kind of forget certain things. The lot that you know, let me say like this: if you have children, for example, and you want to start your own business, or you are busy doing something that you like and love, you be like, oh no, I'm going for my passion, for going for something for lineage to come. It's a yes, you can handle it, but you have to kind of like often compensate. Is that the correct word? Like really, like you need to kind of like make goods where you are lacking or slacking, where you used to kind of like be everywhere and nowhere, or you could have handled it. It's getting too much where you kind of like need to like make it okay for the children, like okay, mommy or daddy is now going to do this, so it doesn't have lots of time on their hand, but yet still love you. But we are not going to go every day to the playground, but only once a week, kind of a situation, because mommy or daddy don't have time, you know. So in that kind of a way. So let's see. You have anxiety together with rejection. So when it comes to this yes, don't fear certain things. Like anxiety is when you are too much in the future, and it's getting excitement in your life. You don't know how to handle it. Like if I'm telling you like, oh, you are going to hit it big, and it's a yes, and it's gonna work nice, but you will have a lot on your hands, and you will feel a type of a way. Looking at anxiety, you will feel a type of a way. You will fear the future. You will kind of like don't know if you want the future, if this and this and that is going to happen. So really, in this situation right here, stay in the now. Just know what you give out and what not. It's giving me really the energy of, oh, surprise, you now a millionaire. And it's like fearing to tell people you are a millionaire, because you don't know. Maybe you have a kind of a in this question that you have a type of way of thinking of it that you might put anxious or fear onto it as well. For example, if I tell you like, oh, you are going to hit big in the world, you might get anxiety for all the people that are looking at you, and you are afraid that they don't accept you. You know, that they be like, no, oh, look at her, look at him, oh, look at how they look at what they did. Like really, no, like don't overthink this. Let's stay in the now and enjoy the moment. Enjoy where you are at, okay, my love? Keep things in balance. So, let's see. What is that you need to know more? The advice. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. I can get the anxiety now. This is my anxiety. But no, it's not. It's not. It's yours. Let's see. One more, please. Yeah. Ooh, definitely anxiety. Oh my gosh. Message underneath the tag. Let's see one more for you guys. We are going to talk about it. Yeah, I understand the anxiety now. I understand it now. I understood it earlier, but it's kind of like, oh, community, honey, you guys are going to hit it big, y'all. Big. I don't know what your question is, but it's a beautiful yes if you wanted that yes. Because some of you like, I don't want that yes. You might question, is my person married? And the answer is yes. And then you get married, lovers, and children. You know, you'll be like, Loraima, that was my question. I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. Sometimes we do not want to have a yes. So for people that didn't want to have a yes, here is where your anxiety and rejection is starting. But it's a yes. it started with the advice that your guys' spiritual team is giving. You have the Lovers. Together with marriage, it's a whole package, y'all. Look at this. Together with child. It's a whole package. And then you also have the thinking man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, my love. So, the advice that you guys, your spiritual team is giving you for the answer to your question, yes. If you guys want to start a business with a partner, you know, make sure everything is in balance, everything is on paper, everybody is playing their role nicely, looking at the king and the queen, you know, everybody knows what they are doing. You know, this is a situation, if this has to do with a partner in love, in whatever that it is, it's for lineage to come. It is looking at the bigger picture. This is what I want. This is what we are going for. And it's happening perfectly. The child might be an enterprise, a business, or literally a child, you know, a whole shabam. First comes love, then come marriage, then come the baby carrier, I believe. I don't know how the thingy go. But there is definitely something of celebration, definitely something of love, definitely of something of commitment, partnership. So, my love, what I'm getting for you guys is it's a beautiful yes. Don't get panic attacked by looking too far in the future. And if you didn't want to have that yes, and it is a yes, like, communication needs to happen, my love. Communication needs to happen, because this is a beautiful yes, though. I don't know. I don't know if you wanted to know. This is a whole shabam, y'all. This is a whole situationship, if you wanted to know. And fruitful yes, even. A very fruitful yes. I don't want to put it in your face, but it is. Look at this. You know, the person that wants a yes is getting anxiety and is fearing rejection because of it. You know, but if you are having a no, then you also are having anxiety and fearing that this person will reject you because of this. Ciao. That being said, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. My lovely, beautiful pal 3. Is it? Yes, 3. I do hope I could have helped you guys. Let me know if you want to share. Did you want to have a yes, or did you want to have a no? And if this is a yes, keep things in balance. And if it is a no, honey, I don't know what you asked. The question was, I don't know. But good luck. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't chosen another pal. I will see you in another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pal 4, you guys have chosen this emoji or sticker when it comes to your pal. Let's take a look. Let's see. For the good, for harm to none, I asked you guys, to give you the answer to the question that you have. Yeah, if it is a yes or a no, will you get what you want for Christmas and or New Year? I don't know. Let's take a look. So let's see. I will not take these cards in reverse. You have bondage. This is the devil. So the answer to your question is a no, my love. No, there is something where it will not work out. Let's take a look at the why. It will not work out, or you are not ready yet to get it. Looking at destiny, that's the wheel of fortune. So it is a bad gamble. So let's see, enlightenment underneath the deck. So you have destiny together with curiosity, kills the cat, together with the stars. Let's see for you. So destiny, as said, is the wheel of fortune. Together with curiosity is the page of wands. Together with the start card is the fool, and then bondage is the devil card. So the answer why you are getting a no is because it is a gamble, and for this gamble you need to put yourself out there. It's very passionately, it's very adventurous. It can be something where you have to continue for a long time with, and the question is, will you can you handle that. You know, it's giving me the energy of even in good and bad, it's kind of like you need to, you know, when sometimes you sign up for something and you go very passionately signing up for it, and then you think this is it, and then along the way you come to realize like, oh, I do think I've hit a wrong turn back there. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Erika Badu. How is that song? Like, I don't know, because it suddenly I made a wrong turn back there. And she walks in a desert. So it's giving me that kind of a energy of you then later on will think like, oh, I made a mistake by going for that. Because it's very action driven, but you don't know what if it is a good gamble or a bad gamble. It's something that along the way you kind of are going to figure it out. And once you have figured it out, it's very tough to get out of it. You really have to have the strength to discover yourself, or to continue with it, or to end it. Meaning, if you want to stick on this agreement, you need to like really, in good or bad, continue with it. It's a karmic lesson kind of a situation is what this giving me, a karmic lesson. And once you have learned the lesson, you can then be released of it, you know. So it starts very nice, very beautiful, but dedication in good and bad times, you know, in that kind of a way. Let's see, what more do you need to know? Cleanse underneath the deck. So you have flow together with hunger. Okay, I will put it like so, because the hunger is, you know, when we are hungry, we go to a store. Let's not do that. We all know that it's a disaster. We all know we agree to things, or we buy things that we don't need. So you guys, your spiritual team is saying like, really, don't do something out of lust, greed, the 7 sins, because then you will have a bad gamble. If you just go with the flow, in the knowing what you want, in the passion that you have, but just don't put an essence on it must go this way, or I must have this. It doesn't work. It will not work. Okay, that is why you will get a no, because you need to learn to go with the flow. Don't be too eager in it must, this is the result I must get out of this. Don't do that. It doesn't work like that. So let's see, for the advice that you guys, your spiritual team is giving you, my lovely, beautiful pile 4 for the advice. Let's see, one more. So for the advice, you have, let me put it straight. You have privileged lady, together with family room, together with despair. And then you also have contract. And what does this person do? What is he doing? He is signing a contract with the devil. You know? And that's the thing. Are you doing this contract? Don't sign it out of despair, yeah. Don't do that. Like really, you know, sometimes we sign up for things because we need it. I just had something with that with Paul number 3, I believe. But they didn't do actually taking action. But this is more as in, I'm agreeing to it. I am agreeing to it because I need it. No, I'm hungry for it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Number 12 and 21, mirror number, very important for you guys. You can Google that. But really, my love, don't go bound yourself on something out of greed, out of I want it, it must go this way, I must be rich, I must be this, I must. No, because you will make a move that is a bad gamble. You know, in the Dutch they say like een kat in het nauw maakt rare sprongen. I will say that again. Een kat in het nauw maakt rare sprongen. Meaning a cat being cornered will make weird jumps. You know? And it's not thought about. It's like, oh, let me sign the paper without reading it. Let me give my life away without, because it's kind of like, oh, I have nowhere to go. I have to make a choice, you know, so let me just do this. Don't do that. You are signing your life away. It's a bad gamble. So really, maybe this thought, this beginning, this passionately thing that you want to do, you might have an idea. I want to have this or I want to have that. You can have all of that. But you need to look yet still for your safetyness. Don't be too eager and greedy for it. You know? So my lovely, beautiful pile 4, I'm sorry, but that is why you are getting a no, you know. So really look at the contracts. Don't sign your life away. Really go out and do the thing that you like and love. Work hard for it, but do not make bad gambles, okay, my love. You can get all that you want by going with the flow and not out of greed. This too is very important, because what you need to do is work hard for it, be dedicated to it. As I said, for you guys, it's a karmic lesson. So really watch out what you do, okay? So my love, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't chosen another pile, I will see you then in another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 5, you guys have chosen this sticker or this emoji when it comes to your pile. Let's take a look for a good for harm to none. The answer to your question, is it a yes or a no? Will you get what you want for Christmas or New Year? So, let's see. The first card is the answer to your question. You have self-sufficiency. That's my tummy. My tummy be like, wow, that was very loud. But yes, you have self-sufficiency. Let's see what that one is, because every time I forget, because these cards are different. So for the self-sufficiency is the 9 of Pentacles, so it's definitely a yes, my love, the answer to your question. But now let's take a look why you are getting a yes. Let's see, for good for harm to none, why they are giving you a yes. Thank you. Underneath that you have action. So you have Dreamer. This is the Knight of Cups. Together with Treasury. I need to look at that one. Together with Curiosity. This is the Page of Wands. So let's see for the Treasury. So the Dreamer is the page, the Knight of Cups. Treasury is the 10 of Swords. Curiosity is the Page of Wands. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles. So it is a yes, but it's a new start, a new beginning, a new offer, a new passion, a new action. It's new. Definitely new, single, doing you know, independent, enjoying life fruitfully, abundantly, you. New. Okay, that's how it is. That's the word. Okay, new you. Okay, so let's see. What do you need to know more? Be very adventure in this. Claim your independence also in this. Whatever question you have. You have definitely confidence. Definitely. Together with growth. Let me put it like so. Together with sadness. We need to grow away from that sadness, my love. This is you claiming your independence. I don't know, what question you had, but it's all the women who are independent. Like that anthem. Going for you, not independent as independent, and not only women, also men, but it's giving me the energy of I'm gonna go do me confidently, abundantly, leaving the sadness behind, the people that has stabbed you in the back, the hurt, the pain, the situationships and stuff. That is what you need to leave behind. So let's see for the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you. Ooh, lovers underneath the deck. Let's see one of these also. I'm kind of like running against time because the sun is already going down and I yet still have to film the intro. So I do hope you guys don't mind me going a little bit faster when it comes to you guys. But it full of info though. You have coffin. This is the 10 of swords. The betrayal that had happened, y'all. Definitely a new beginning. Definitely a change that is going to happen for you guys. Together with wealthy man. Hey, for the good. For the good. A change for the good. A change for the good of all and harm to none. And then you also have blossoming abundance. Honey, where somebody did you wrong, where people were stabbing you in the back, guess what? Who's winning? Who's winning now? You are winning. Sometimes our blessing is being held against us, like you will not get what you want because you are at a place or a situation where you should not have it. And with your confidence, by you moving forward, claiming the power within you and go for that change, that new, you will see that things will change, will be better. For some of you, you will get a new lover, and this person is like a very wealthy person. Can be a man or a woman, no gender specific. This person is somebody that got their own, is very adventurous, is going to show you the world, but you need to also be that person. You cannot Pretty Woman is what I'm getting right now. Even though Pretty Woman didn't have that money and didn't come from that background as the guy, her sassiness, who she is, the claiming of, that kind of a way, is the thing that was kind of like money compared to the money is have more value. So that's what made that relationship so great, because she wasn't really you have to have something to talk about also, so really this new beginning for you guys, I don't know, but that is finally, if you finally step up and compare and align yourself to who you truly from within is, the abundance, the confidence, the fruitfulness, you will see that you will also all that wealthiness, all that abundance in love, in material wealth, in whatever that it is, will come to you. But you need to go out and do it. You need to change things up and leave the sadness behind. So my lovely, beautiful Power 5, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't chosen another power, I'll see you in another reading of mine. Bye-bye.